Northwestern University engineers have developed a new smart sensor platform for face masks that they are calling a Fitbit for the face. Dubbed FaceBit, the lightweight quarter-sized sensor uses a tiny magnet to attach to any N95 cloth or surgical face mask. Not only can it sense the user's real-time respiration rate, heart rate, and mask wear time, it also may be able to replace cumbersome tests by measuring mask fit. All this information is then wirelessly transmitted to a smartphone app, which contains a dashboard for real-time health monitoring. The app can immediately alert the user when issues such as elevated heart rate or a leak in the mask unexpectedly arise. The physiological data also could be used to predict fatigue, physical health status, and emotional state. Although a tiny battery powers the device, FaceBit is designed to harvest the energy from any variety of ambient sources, including the force of the user's breathing, motion, and heat from a user's breath as well as from the sun. This extends the sensor's battery life, lengthening time between charges. The research was published in the Proceedings of the ACM on Interactive Mobile Wearable and Ubiquitous Technologies. In the study, researchers found FaceBit's accuracy was similar to clinical-grade devices, and the battery lasted longer than 11 days between charges. Before designing FaceBit, the researchers first interviewed doctors, nurses, and medical assistants to better understand their needs for smart face masks. In a series of surveys, all clinicians indicated that quality of mask fit was most important, especially when working directly with patients with viral infections. To ensure their N95 masks are properly sealed to their faces, healthcare workers periodically undergo a 20-minute fit test. During this process, healthcare workers first put on an N95 respirator followed by a clear hood over their entire head. Another worker then pumps either sweet or bitter aerosol mist into the hood. The concentration of the aerosol is gradually increased inside the hood until it can be detected by the person wearing the respirator. If the wearer tastes bitter or sweet before a certain number of aerosol pumps, then the mask is not properly sealed. Although FaceBit cannot yet replace this cumbersome process, which is a long-standing challenge in the medical industry, it can ensure the mask retains proper fit between testing events. If the mask becomes loose throughout the day or if the user pumps the mask during an activity, for example, FaceBit can alert the wearer. But the FaceBit can assess more than mask fit. It also can monitor the person wearing the mask in real time. By gathering various physiological signals such as heart and respiratory rates, FaceBit can help wearers better understand their own bodies in order to make beneficial health decisions. All health information, including mask fit and wear time, are displayed on the accompanying smartphone app. Every time a person's heart beats, their head moves an imperceptibly tiny amount. FaceBit can sense that subtle motion and differentiate it from other motions in order to calculate heart rate. Because stressful events can elicit physiological responses, including rapid breathing, FaceBit can use that information to alert the user to take a break, go for a walk, or take some deep breaths to calm down. Hospital systems also could use this data to optimize shift and break schedules for its workers. And because heart rate and respiration rate are so tightly entangled with each other, having the ability to effortlessly monitor both could open new research possibilities. The researcher hopes his team or others eventually will be able to make FaceBit completely battery-free. Now the wearer's breathing and movements or the sun can extend the battery's life, but in the future, harvested thermal and kinetic energy could solely power the device. Although his team evaluated the device on volunteers in real-world scenarios, FaceBit still needs to undergo clinical trials and validation. The team released the project as open source and open hardware, so others can build and validate the device.